Nadiswara, we are extracting the 5 elements, Panchabhutas. So from this we can analyze person, body, mind in accurate way. So according to ancient principle of ancient medicine, so everything in the universe is made with 5 elements. By just knowing the variation in 5 elements, definitely you can accurately diagnose the root cause of the disease. This is one of the pattern. Okay, it is showing the 5 elements. In these 5 elements, so the values which is more than 0.15, it is showing that element is requiring some attention to heal itself. So in this, so earth element is too high, the second element is air element, or it is also called metal. So these two pattern is telling, so earth and air or metal, these two elements are disturbed. Disturbed in the sense, pulse diagnosis is one of the way to understand which elements or which organs or which system requires more attention. Attention in the sense, so those organs or those systems requires more blood and chi or prana energy to cure itself. So human body is designed for self-healing system. So with that concept, we can understand here the first and second element is disturbed, means the problem is lying between your air or metal element and earth element. So in Nadiswara pulse diagnosis report, the first element we are giving to the organ. Okay, so which organ is responsible for earth is the spleen and stomach. The second element we are giving to the energy. So in spleen and stomach, the air element is disturbed, means within digestive system, again there is a Panchabhutas. In that Panchabhutas, so the air element is showing I, means air is the responsible for production of chi or prana energy. The prana will generates in the lungs. So that's why this pattern you can recognize as a spleen chi deficiency, means your digestive system is deficient in nature. Okay, with this, okay, we can go to some of the how it happens. So deficient energy in the digestive system in the brains. So what is the role of spleen in the Chinese medicine? The role of spleen is, the spleen is responsible for the absorbing energy from the food and converting into chi energy and transforming and transporting to the whole body. So the main responsibility of this spleen energy is transformation and transportation of the food. So when the spleen energy is lower, so which disturbs a digestion of the food and as well as transportation of the food. With this leads a deficiency of the nutrition. So what may be the cause of this two pattern? Maybe a lack of physical activity, irregular pattern of intaking of food, and taking heavy food which lowers the efficiency of the spleen, and it may be a emotional cause, maybe not forgiving someone, and worrying and depression in long period, and maybe sometimes food is the cause, like frequently taking chemically contaminated food, so which lowers the efficiency of the digestion system in terms earth element. So once this earth element is lower, so automatically food processing, food metabolism energies goes low. In turn, it leads to the lack of appetite. So when the food is not digesting properly in the digestive system, from the undigested food there is a chances of developing a gas. They met with the gastritis related issues, and dryness in the digestion system leads to the mouth dryness and lip dryness and all. And you can correct this by avoiding the food, especially food which is creating dryness, means like especially seeds like pulses, sprouts, and refining oil and sugar, and especially dairy products. And you can take the food which easy to digest, like fruits and vegetables, and food which is warming your digestion system. Not only a correction of food, you can also correct in terms of lifestyle. So increasing your physical activity, avoiding your worries, and conscious about working and forgiving and forgetting the people. These things gives an important area about this one. So this is well explained in the Nadiswara report, especially if you go to the second page. So it is when your earth element is imbalanced, it is showing more of kapha in nature. You can avoid the food which is creating the kapha and as well as dryness. Plus the body metabolism, especially if you go to the body wellness. So it is clearly shown. So when spleen chi is deficient, so whatever the body metabolism is going on, and as well as it is also given one person is having spleen chi deficiency, what is the thought pattern? So definitely his thought pattern will be a repetitive, so that you can measure that in terms of level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. So with that you can give counseling and you can correct spleen energy, and with that you can also correct their mental stability, and emotional correction can be done. And one more important thing is, through Nadiswara, it's not only a diagnosis tool, it's also giving some treatment suggestions. So some of the treatment suggestions is, so even common man can do this, like acupressure and seed therapy. So and it is also giving a single point acupuncture, and with that even expert can know what is going on in the pulse, and they can treat. If you are unable to correct within short period of time, the spleen chi deficiency may in long term it leads to the dampness in the digestion system that still worsens the digestion system. With that your appetite will be too low, and it increases abdominal fullness and water metabolism in your abdominal area. So to avoid further things, so through Nadiswara you can just correct it with minimal effort. Okay. Thank you very much.